Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me on my first video of 2019. I hope you guys all had a great holiday season with your families. I certainly did. I do want to take a moment to thank you guys all so much, all of my subscribers. The support you guys have is incredible and I truly appreciate it. You know, when I started YouTube in 2017, I didn't quite have the gumption, the time, or I just didn't push myself enough to get the channel going. But when 2018 came around, that spring, I pushed myself as I had the Corvette to start making content, and I got addicted to it. This truly has been an incredible hobby, but your guys' support has what has made it so much fun. I never thought by the end of 2018 I'd have 2,600 subscribers. So I truly want to thank each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, please enjoy today's video. I hope you do and want to join our community, because I'm going to actually talk about the direction we're going to take my channel in 2019. Now, I'm super excited to talk with you guys about what we're going to do in 2019 on this channel. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and I've got some other hobbies that I usually do, but I'm starting to kind of push them aside and make more time and room and money for my YouTube channel that I have, because I truly enjoy it. The engagement that you guys have, my comments that I get to talk with you guys, just everything in general. This community that I've started to build is amazing. I'm truly addicted to making YouTube videos, and so I thought I would push this channel possibly to the next level. Now, as you guys know, I have a 2008 Audi R8 V8, and I love it, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm thinking about adding an addition to the channel. Now, I've put a lot of time and thought in this, and I think possibly a C7 Corvette may be a great option to buy for the channel, and there's a couple of reasons for this. I've talked about it for a while, but I've really wanted to buy a 2020 C8 mid-engine Corvette, but with it possibly being delayed, and honestly, it hasn't even been officially announced yet, we don't know a whole lot about when it will actually debut and when I can actually order one. So I'm thinking about, until then, maybe over the next year or so, owning a C7 Corvette and adding it to the channel. And the best part is I want the engagement to increase on this channel. And to do that, I'm actually gonna hear from you guys. I'm gonna do a polling system one way or the other. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on my, on my YouTube channel, or if I'm actually gonna do it on my website that I'm building currently. But some way I'm gonna do some sort of polling system to get your guys' thoughts on what I should do with my new C7 Corvette. Now, that'll be exhausts and maybe different types of accessories that I can do with the C7, different fun videos I can make with it. You guys actually get to choose and engage how I use the C7 Corvette. My search is gonna start with actually trying to find one of the cheapest C7s. Even if it's high mileage, all that I want from it is actually not to be a salvage title. I'd prefer if the car wasn't wrecked, it hadn't had a lemon buyback, anything like that. I want it to be a clean title, but high mileage, I'm okay with. But if we can find a really good value to add to my car collection, that would be incredible. And then I get to share all that amazing content with you guys, and then you guys get to tell me what to do with it. I feel like this would be an incredible way to make 2019 a ton of fun on this channel, and I want to hear what you guys think about this thought in general. Would you guys like to see that? Is there any other cars? Leave them in the comments on what you guys think would be great cars to own. Again, I'm thinking the C7 Corvette, the value you get out of that car is incredible. What you pay versus the horsepower and the different accessories, just everything you get in general is incredible. Now, I looked at Z06s and they are coming down in price, but I think a C7 is gonna be a little bit more attainable and will actually give me a little bit more money to spend on aftermarket parts, whatever that may be. Again, tires, exhaust system, possibly, downpipes, whatever it may be. I want you guys to choose what I will do with that car, whether I take it to the drag strip, fun events with it in general. So as I said, drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. But I thought for the second part of this video, what we would do is we'd jump online and take a look at what the prices are on some cheaper C7 Corvettes. We'll look again for titles that aren't salvage or lemon law buybacks, but we will look at the higher mileage. I think we can find something under 35,000, and honestly, as time goes on, we might even be able to find cheaper vehicles than that. So let's go ahead and jump on the internet and see what we can find. Okay, so we have a few different options when we're looking at cars online. I like to use Cars.com, there's Auto Trader, there's several different options, but we're just gonna use Cars.com this time. Again, you guys can let me know what you guys think is your best option for finding cars online below in the comments, but let's go ahead and put in Cars.com. We're gonna search. I have no idea why the first thing that popped up was a Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. Oh, probably by, that would make sense. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do, we just want used cars. We're gonna go Chevrolet, Corvette, no max price. We're gonna do all miles, because if we have to go get the car, that is fine. Okay, now the first thing from here that we really wanna do is we wanna go by trim. And so we're gonna do, we want, I believe we want base or unknown maybe. We don't want, oh, and so we can go through here. We want Stingray Z51. We don't want any of these hard top Z06, Z06. Definitely not a ZR1, unfortunately. Here's Stingray. Alright, so then we can come down here. I'm not going to worry about mileage. I'm not too worried about mileage. I'm not going to let the deal rating. I'm not worried about that. I would love to do a manual, but right now we're just not going to. We're going to try and filter out as few cars as we can. The other thing we want to do is we do want year. And we're going to do, we know 2014 to 2019. Then what we can do is we'll come up here and we'll do best match. We'll actually go to price as lowest. And let's see what we can find. This is a feature listing, so that's not what we're looking for. So $32,799. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. This kind of reminds me a little bit of my C6 Corvette. It was silver as well. I didn't have black wheels. This looks like it's got a, I think it actually says free Carfax. So this has a Carfax report, but it's not free. Yeah. So we don't know if this has any damage. 58,000 miles. So 32.7 is not too bad. It is a manual. That's kind of, let's go ahead and check this one out. I know we can't look, unfortunately, if it's been wrecked, but this gives us a good idea of what we're kind of looking at. So yeah, 58.2, 7-speed manual. If we look through the pictures, I kind of like the color combo. Now we'll probably end up wrapping it anyways. There's probably a lot of things we're going to do with this Corvette. I mean, there's a ton of content I can make with it. It's a black interior, it looks like. Be able to tell if it's just the 1LT or the 2LT. Obviously, there's going to be some wear, which is fine. It's not what we're too worried about, as long as it's not beat up. This is great. I love seeing the manual on here. Yeah, showing some wearing in the steering wheel. And this has got to either be a 2LT or 3LT because it has the heated and cooled, I should say heated and ventilated seats. Just start, stop. I don't think we saw a Z51, which usually has the magnetic ride and... So let's see here. Okay, well that's a good option. Let's go back. Let's see what else we have. So that's starting at 32. My goal here, just so you guys know, is I'm going to try and find something close to 30. 30 even. I feel like I could find a good option at 30 even. So 32.9. I'm guessing this has got to be wrecked because 11,000 miles. It is an automatic. Yep. Rebuilt salvage. And I know rebuilt salvage doesn't always mean the car is completely worthless. I just would prefer not to mess with it. There's so many options out there. 34. Here's a one owner, 32,000. It's kind of a neat combo. The yellow, I like. The hood's not too bad, especially this extended black. And this is a Z51, actually. looks pretty nice. It's got the black wheels, yellow matching brake calipers. Looks like they've done some blacked out tail lights. Can't tell if that's blacked out emblem. Good trim. Oh, it is an automatic. Yeah, we already said that actually. And it's got to be a 2LT or a 3LT, which is kind of nice. Okay. So let's go back here. 32,000 miles, and then we can check the free Carfax one. Oh. Okay, there must have been an accident. Front and right. Front airbag deployed. So this could have been a pretty decent accident. So unfortunately, that's not what we're going to look for. Here's a free Carfax. Here's a manual. I don't care for that maroon, red, whatever color. Oh, it's beige interior again. I mean, I'm not going to be crazy picky, but at least there's no accidents. 2 owners. 1 year, 11 months. Okay. So it has been wrecked. So this is just a base. Not in love with that color, yeah, and definitely not in love with those interior options. But it is a manual, which is pretty nice. So as I said, my thoughts on this is if I can find a really good deal sometime this year, maybe in the next couple of months, on a 2014-2015 Stingray Corvette C7. I would love to have a Z51, but my big things is I'd love to find a manual, really. I don't necessarily know if I will buy one if I find a good enough deal on an automatic, but if I could get a manual that's mid-mileage, I think 45,000 miles wouldn't be too bad, and I can find something around 30. I think there's a good chance that this is where we could get a fun car for the channel, and then you guys again get to tell me what we're going to do with the car. You know, you guys, I will let you guys know what are some of the options, and then I really think it would be a lot of fun for you guys to get to pick what we do, where we take the C7, and then eventually we will use the C7 to trade in on the C8. I know I'll lose obviously some built up equity in the car, but honestly, as I said, this is I think going to be my new hobby. I'm really enjoying it. I make a little bit of money on YouTube. It's certainly not much at all. It's pennies compared to what I probably will spend on the channel. But guys, everything I make, I'll invest back into the channel. And so your guys' support is so awesome. That's kind of why I'm wanting to do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This gives you an idea of what we're going to do in 2019. To also let you know, we're actually going to start a project in the next month on the Audi R8. So I'm going to start having some new content with the R8 as well. So we're going to have R8 content and hopefully C7 Corvette content. Then obviously we're always going to stay up to date with the C8 Corvette in addition to that. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and enjoyed today's video. We would absolutely love to have you on the community. Thank you guys as always, and we'll see you next video.